we got to talk about Ben Simmons because this is just getting out of control. It's getting way out of hand. So let me quickly bring everybody up to speed. Ben Simmons doesn't talk to the Sixers all offseason. They probably haven't really heard from him since they got eliminated by the Hawks because of him. We're not going to talk about that. So Ben Simmons hasn't been with the team. He then says he's not coming to practice. Then one day randomly says, oh, I'm showing her to practice. So he practices. We see that footage. We see him in the sweatpants, looking a little lazy, looking like he kind of has something that looks like a phone in his pocket. I read some other reports saying that wasn't a phone. Some people saying it was a t-shirt. Some people saying some sort of tracker. I don't really know what it was, but he didn't look into it. Today's practice, news comes out. Woj drops the news, and then there were some press conferences we'll look at in a little bit, that Ben Simmons got kicked out of practice, and is now suspended for Wednesday's game against the Pelicans. And the suspension was for acts detrimental to the team, and he got kicked out because apparently Doc Rivers tried to get him into a drill. He said no. Doc Rivers asked him to join the drill again. He said no. He said, you might as well just go home. There's no need for you to be here. And that's just really interesting to me. Doc Rivers then took Ben Simmons' spot in what was supposed to be his press time. And then they asked Joel some questions. We're going to listen to what Joel had to say about it. And then I got my thoughts.
At this point, I don't care about that man, honestly. He does whatever he wants. That's not my job. That's those guys' jobs. I'm only focused on trying to make the team better, win some games, play hard every night, try to lead, the guys that we have here. And I'm sure they feel the same way because, our chemistry has been excellent despite, everything that's been happening.
Okay. So the main takeaway from that is I don't care about that man, honestly. He does whatever he wants. And I made a TikTok about this last week because Tobias Harris had some words and Danny Greenstrom had some words that basically said, we just want him to come back. We just want him to play. We want to be professionals. We want to be adults. But Joel, about 2 weeks ago, said he feels how Ben is handling this is disrespectful to not only to him, but disrespectful to the team. He feels the Sixers have always tried to build around Ben. And like I said it before, I just felt like Joel was not happy. And this is clearly Joel not being happy. And so Joel, if isn't happy, Ben obviously is getting traded. I feel like the Sixers were trying to bring him back. Understandably, I saw some people saying, why are they trying to bring him back? He clearly doesn't want to be there. I get trying to convince him to want to be there. He's an all-NBA caliber player, all-defensive caliber player, and could potentially be defensive player of the year in the future. Like, he is a good player. And if he's in the right situation, he could prove to be even better than he's already been, especially offensively. His obvious biggest setback is him on offense. Defensively, we already know what he can do. But if he can get around the right team offensively, maybe. But this action, this course of action, how he's going about this, is going to force the Sixers to say, we can't. Like, we tried to bring him in. If Joel's not happy, I just don't think you can make this work with him. But, double-edged sword, what he's doing isn't helping his case. Not wanting to play, then getting suspended. If people can't see you, the last image that GMs have of you playing is you not dunking that ball and passing it to Matisse. That's the last image everyone has. Every GM, that's the last image. We know you're good, but if you don't play to show us that you're good still, or that your mentality's changed or something, teams aren't going to want to give up what the Sixers are asking for him. So whatever trade happens for Ben, I'm telling you right now, we're going to be disappointed. I'm telling you, we're going to be disappointed. The Sixers aren't going to get what they want for him, and he might not even end up in a situation that he wants to go to. We'll just see what happens.